Peter Pan and me, Mikey Pipes. It is the day before Christmas Eve. How do you feel?
Excited.
Excited?
I love Christmas.
You ready for having the next 3 days off?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Good morning. Let's take a look at the clock. This looks like the national debt clock, but it's not the national debt clock. It's my YouTube channel subscriber count. Look at that. 72,223 with 11,577,135 views. 36. See? It just goes up all the time. Right? See, look at that. See? 1,128 videos, and apparently these people at Live Counts XYZ think my goal is 7,777. That's a great number, by the way. Yeah, to 8,000. The goal is not another 80,000. The goal is 100,000. That's right. Let's go make another video to turn that 1128 into 1129. Look at that. Say, look, it's just like it's going up. You know, I checked this out for Mr. Beast. This thing is like, it's like a top. Faster than a little spinner, like a Latina Chica instead of spinning around top of you like that. That would be hot, right? And this number, forget about it. It really, his live count, live stream, looks like the national debt clock. Seriously. Because he's got 100, like a million gazillion freaking subscribers. And he has this amount of views on just one video. Oh, did it go up at one? Was it? No, it was 223, right? Yeah. Come on, guys. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. Do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Friday morning, my first service call in Wantor got canceled because there's hurricane-like flooding in the streets. I got a few phone calls ready from people living in the Rockaways. Their basements are filled with water. They already want to schedule boilers and checkups. I'm like, boiler checkups? Listen, I don't want to be the Grinch who stole Christmas. But if your basement got flooded with salt water, and your boiler's in the basement, your water heater, well, telling it like it is right now, just pack up your shit and head to a hotel. Because A, it's Christmas weekend. A lot of supply houses are closing early today, probably 12 o'clock. All the supply houses are closed on Monday. Not saying we can't get a store open, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. We're going to a service call right now, following this guy with pride. Come on with pride. Drive with a little bit more oomph. Heading to a service call right now in Valley Stream. Guy's got heating issues, no heat. Let's go see what's going on. Pretty sure he's got steam too. I love me steam. You love your steam too?
Steam's very interesting.
We did a nice steam boil yesterday. We'll put a link right up there in this corner or that corner. Yeah, check it out. Show me some love. Let's go. My bell. Ring my bell. I love it when they have a ring doorbell.
It does not ring.
And it don't ring because the battery's dead because there's no wire there. They didn't charge the battery.
Smacked it on.
Yeah. You gotta plug it in, USB, or you gotta give it juice.
Yeah.
It needs juice. You know that in about, what time is it, right? Like 8:30?
8:30, yeah.
You realize that in about 8.5 hours, it is going to be like 10 degrees out, literally. And then, factor in the wind chill, what'd you say, -8?
-7, yeah.
-7, that's cold. That's cold. Look at that, a plumber left their water heater right there. What's going on this morning, no heat?
Yeah, no, I turned off the boiler because like I said, it was kind of, you hear it trying to light.
Okay.
But then it just goes out. And I try to light and then it'll go out again.
Where's the thermostat? Dining room?
Right here. Yep.
Every house is the same.
Yeah.
All right, so let's turn this to...
daughter's room, so
Okay.
stuff is down here.
Set time. Why does it say set time? Oh, set temp.
Okay.
Set... Is this thing like a special thermostat where you have to be a rocket
you
science?
Press it once and then hold
Oh.
it. Yeah, and then...
Let's go to 75. Does it go click?
It off, I think.
Oh, no, I put it to heat. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it go click eventually?
Yeah, this should click. Well, actually, I don't think it clicks.
Did it ever click?
I don't remember. It'll sit there, it'll stay, and I know that it'll...
Oh, there's the click.
There's a click.
Okay.
I lied.
Let's go to the boiler.
Okay.
Happy holidays, by the way.
Same to you. Thank you.
Pleasure. Happy and healthy. You and your family.
Yeah. we're okay.
Hopefully 23 is better than 22 for everyone.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. Oh, you got a nice little work desk there. The elevated thing, nice. You
Yeah.
can stand to work. So
I
you.
can stand to work.
All right.
Now it's on, but it doesn't always do that.
It doesn't always. What's going on with the water heater though?
It's,
You're waiting for a time bomb to go off, aren't you? There's a lot of leaks going on there.
Give us a quote and we'll see about it. It hasn't stopped working, so.
I know, but I hear you. I hear you. But maybe sometimes again, it's not like you have an unfinished empty basement.
Yeah.
If that thing were to let go.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
Yeah, we already.
I'm not saying you have
here.
crap all over the place, but it's your stuff, right?
Yeah, we do have crap all over the place. Yeah, we got
it's really not so bad. But just imagine, let's say, because you're home and you catch it in time, you have a couple inches of water in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
That's you have a lot of stuff on the floor.
No, we did. We actually had that a few years back. Backed up.
November. So listen, the water heater is old.
Okay.
So this is a 50-gallon water heater.
Yeah, this is you guys, right?
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
us. Yeah. Yeah.
I should have looked right here. My wife looked you up on the internet.
Peter, take the cover off.
You know, I have a question for you.
Yes.
We put this on here. This is for the baseboard heater.
Yes. In the basement, right?
Right.
Yep.
And it just makes this loud noise all day long. I turned it off because I'm set down here. I don't know if that's something y'all look at, do and, look at.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Let's turn that zone on.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's the relief valve here. That expansion tank is full. All right. It's not properly secured. If this is as full as it's going to get, but if that pipe breaks, well, let's just say it's not going to be pretty. You know what I mean? Let's just say if this pipe breaks right there, it ain't going to be pretty. So we have the relief valve. Let's just take this little piece of plastic off. All right, watch it start spitting out water like a sieve. So this relief valve is shot. We can replace the relief valve. We can replace the circulator. All right. You know what we can't replace? Common sense. All right. So, and if you guys want any stickers, email me, mike@mikeypipes.com. I'm leaning towards thermostat for that so far. He needs a cleaning on the boiler. You have the maintenance agreement with us?
I do not.
Okay. I'm leaning towards a cleaning for the boiler because it's filthy in there. Now, Peter, if we do it, this is a steam boiler, right? So let's think about reasons that would prevent. Okay, no problem. Let's think about reasons what would prevent this from running reliably. Sir, a quick question for you. When you say it was trying to click on, what do you mean? Can you elaborate a little bit more?
Like, how the fire is going right now?
Yeah.
It'll go boom, like the fire's up, and then
it'll die out?
Die out. And they'll do it over and over and over again.
Okay. When's the last time you had any maintenance done on this boiler?
Yeah, I didn't have it for this year.
Or in any recent year?
I had it last year.
Did you really?
I did.
Yeah?
No, but I didn't.
Sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
Was it us or another company?
Another company.
Okay. I'm not gonna say. I'm saying you're wrong, but the condition of the boiler inside the front cover, the vestibule area, and the combustion chamber, it looks like the last time it was done maybe it was about 10 years ago.
No,
but I got it's based on condition.
Yeah,
Again, I'm not saying that you're lying to me. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
I'm not discrediting what you're saying.
Okay, right.
Because someone was here. Maybe they didn't really do a proper tune-up.
Now that could be it. But
So
I definitely had at least 2 years ago somebody was here.
Okay.
To do it.
All right, like I said, but
that's what they're supposed to do. I don't know anything about
But like when we do a tune-up, like I know right now it looks like it needs to go through a car wash or a boiler wash because the boilers should not look like this.
Okay.
All right. Some companies, not my company, but some companies even put wax on the jacket.
Yeah.
Like really, they make it shine. That's just for aesthetics, but inside the boiler is filthy, and it's affecting the I guess smooth operation. I wouldn't say proper operation because it's running. Well, it's trying.
Yeah.
Okay. So it comes on, goes off, comes on, goes off.
Right.
Okay. Okay. cool. All right, you can go back to work.
All right.
All right, so Peter, you heard what he said. It's coming on, coming off. Now, we know, based on overall condition, that the boiler probably hasn't been properly serviced in quite some time. Right? So let's think about what you should have. You should know some of these answers. What allows the boiler to turn on here? Okay, let's think about it. So we turn the thermostat on, right? The thermostat is one of the switches, right? It's like a light switch. But there's multiple light switches that need to be on in order for the boiler to run, right? And it gives voltage to the gas valve.
Correct.
Right? What is? I want you to point to items on this boiler that will allow for proper operation.
Okay. So we have our wire coming down from the thermostat.
Correct.
That's our initial signal.
That's the signal. Correct. Very good.
And then here we have our... Looks like a relay.
That is a relay.
And that turns on...
Circulator. Correct.
And then if we go right here, this goes down to our... This is our
You'll get it.
This clicks in. It's our
Yes.
thermostatic relay.
Thermostat relay. Correct. All right. Okay. We have a thermostat relay, which looks kind of secure, right? Down here, they're called, of course, the gas valve. How many volts does it get to turn on?
24.
Hey, very good. Okay. What's that little white thing there with the two wires coming out of it?
That's just rollouts.
Very good. Okay. Now, let's look over here. What's that loopy looking thing called?
That's okay.
Very good. And what's connected to it?
Pressure.
Excellent. Now, we talked about the gas valve, we talked about the rollout switch, we talked about the pressure control. Are any of those three a control?
Yes.
How many of them are a control?
You said all of them. I think.
Yeah, oh, very good. See, you're learning. I don't need Anthony. I need you. I need to spend more time with you. Correct. So, on this boiler, we have, what is this called?
That's okay.
Very good. And I wasn't, with Anthony, I was pointing to the vent damper itself. He goes, I don't know what that is. I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? And what's on the vent damper is sitting on this box. What was that box called?
It's our draft hood.
Yes, very good. And is there a sensor or a switch on that draft hood?
This is a spill switch.
Exactly. There's a spill switch, and that switch is right there. Let me show get some light here so we can see. Food is good for people. Nourishment, sustenance. See that little wire right there? That's the blocked vent switch, BVS or spill switch. Okay. We have this blue thing.
It's our goal.
Yep. And then next to the blue thing, what looks like a tube. Clear tube.
Oh, recycler.
Very good. And this black thing right there.
On the TV.
Excellent. Okay. So, I'll start giving you some answers, but we'll answer them together. Let's talk about boiler operation. The thermostat tells the boiler to turn on. Right? We have a pressure control, which needs to be below set pressure, right, in order for the circuit to be closed, right? We have a low water cutoff that needs to sense water in order for that circuit to be closed. We have a blocked vent switch or spill switch that needs to be not, reset, which needs to be closed. We have a rollout switch right there that needs to not be burnt and be closed as well. And as long as 1, 2, 3, 4, and also a vent damper 5 are all like a Christmas tree light. If one is out, they're all out, right? As long as all of those things are okay, it will allow 24 volts to flow through the gas valve, right? It's like, forget about what, they're fancy in the contraption, what they're called. Picture them all being light switches. It's either on or off. If it's on, the circuit is closed and allows current to flow through it. So it could be connected to like $1 million device. But if the circuit is closed, it's going to allow power to flow through it, And the path of electricity will continue going until it gets to the gas valve and feeds that 24 volts. It's actually 28 volts because that's what transformers give out, but we call it a 24 volt circuit. Now, the homeowner was saying that sometimes it comes on, comes off, comes on, comes off. Let's talk about what that could be an effect of, right? A thermostat. We could have a defective thermostat. That could do it. Could turn on, off, maybe defective batteries.
It already looks like a weird thing.
And it looks like a weird thermostat. It's one of those retarded thermostats, right? We could have like surging in the water, where the low water cutoff is, but generally no. Okay? We could have a pressure troll issue with a pigtail being clogged, especially if the boiler hasn't been serviced in a while. We could have a loose connection on the automatic vent damper. Kind of like how I saw with Anthony. Anthony's first service call, we worked on a steam boiler in Wantor, and where the thing went zap inside there because but it was only 20. It should have been 24 volts, but it wasn't. It was 110 volts. And one idiot commented that, "Oh, Mikey Pipes, you're teaching one, you leave no electricity yourself." I'm like, here, sit on this and rotate, right? We could forget about the automatic feeder because that's just an accessory. Right? It gets a signal to turn on when there's not enough power, when there's not enough water in the system. So, and then we could deal with the water heater. The water heater should be replaced, right? But to give it some more life, we can replace the relief valve and the expansion tank, which is what we're going to recommend. Our first recommendation is to replace the water heater and the expansion tank at the same time. However, if they want, we can replace just the relief valve and the expansion tank. Remember that guy with the pilot, the American Airlines pilot? You know, he did not want us to change that expansion tank, right? Because he was an idiot. So smart but so dumb, right? But we have this is leaking because that has failed. If we saw steam coming out of there, then maybe, just maybe, it's not this. It's the gas valve because it's a temperature and pressure relief valve, not just, a pressure relief valve that has, prematurely failed. But if we have hot water, hot steam coming out of this, because it opens at 150 psi or 210 degrees Fahrenheit. So if we have boiling hot water coming out of this thing, we know there's a defect with the gas valve, and this thing really needs to be condemned and replaced. So we're going to recommend here, since we can't duplicate the problem, we're going to recommend, when's the last time the batteries in the thermostat were changed? Maybe change that. Do a tune-up on the boiler. Relief valve on water heater. And 4, expansion tank. Because I don't think he's replacing the water. You heard him. He's like, it still works. It's not leaking. And then I'm trying to listen, preventatively. You don't want to flood out your whole house. But it is what it is. That's the approach. Let's go see how it's going to work. Put this to vacation. Let's close that. Let's get the hose. We're going to take some water out of the bottom of this water heater and replace the relief valve and the expansion tank. Oh, the ratchet. Ratcheting the wrong way. Wow. By the way, this is what's in the bottom of the water heater. That's in your drinking water, your domestic water supply. That's what's sitting in there. All right, we're gonna pop open the relief valve. It'll break the airlock of this water heater, and you'll see. It's nasty. It's nasty. I don't know. That's metals in your lungs. All right. Actually, here, put it in the box. Let me put this in there first. Good. Okay. Yeah, this water's nasty. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna get this drip leg off of here. Before I do that, I'm gonna loosen up the relief valve by kicking it off to the side. Now it's loose. Right? Smart, right? Good tip. I know what they're saying. Mikey Pipes, what are you doing? Should be changing the water heater. I'm like, you're right. But, and I just let the thing hit the the machine, which is I'm gonna get yelled at for that as well. But you're right. I should be replacing the water heater. But who's paying? Are they paying for the water heater?
Yeah.
No. Okay. So shut your
Valve ready?
Which one? You have the. Let's see. You're probably gonna need the other one. Let's see. Grab the one you have. Let's see. We're gonna know in a minute. Wow.
Hopefully we're right.
Yeah, that'll work. Will it? Yes, it will. Yes, sir, Bob.
Yes.
Okay. Tight?
Yeah.
Good. All right, don't go crazy with it. Let's get the drip leg on there. Let's take the drip leg. Maybe see how good your luck is.
I'm gonna say too long.
Oh, it's a little too long. You gotta take like 6 inches off that, approximately. Good. All right, and I gotta put the relief valve is in. The 100 XL temperature and pressure relief valve. And let's take a look right there. Where does it say it? It says thermal expansion, water rated 150 psi and 210 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperature and pressure relief valve. Let's put the X-Trol, the ST5, all right, which is pre-charged to 50 psi, and we measured the house pressure at the hose faucet. It's also 50 psi. I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to take, I don't have anything crazy here. We're going to take a little piece of electric tape here, wrap it around there, and then take some band iron and secure it up to one of these studs just to, actually, this is not going anywhere. It's actually all connected to the steel piping. No, we're good. I don't have to secure that at all. We're good. Okay, expansion tank is in. Got the little sensor at the bottom. Let's dump the hose. Dump the bucket. Relief valve is in. Terminates a couple inches above the floor. We'll get rid of the old drip leg and the debris, and we're going to start cleaning up. We're going to start vacuuming first. So dump that outside. And I want to start back. We're restoring this beauty from not even that old. November 2005. Peter is removing or loosening screws. Did you lose a screw? No, okay.
No, just making sure.
From the pressure control, we're going to take that off. We're going to take the pigtail off. Make sure that's clear. The sounds coming from the water heater, that's not normal. It sounds like it's percolating, right?
There's something inside.
Sounds like there is something inside of it. Do you remember yesterday's boiler? Water heater that we took out? I had to drain it and all that white stuff, like white chunks of white stuff. Yeah, it's that sediment, calcium, all types of other nasty stuff. Well, all that stuff right now is violently exploding in the bottom of this water here once it's heated.
Oh, that's nice.
Right? Yeah. That's what that's about. Okay, taking the pigtail off. Put a little rag right there on top of the low water cutoff. Apparently, the low water cuffs are always directly below the pigtail, and you get any water in there, we're gonna owe him a new low water cutoff. So yeah. We'll spin that off. We'll take a look. Straight ahead. Let's see. No, not through that. I'm not gonna see in there. So you can blow in. Okay, blow through that and see if it's oh yeah, that's clear. All right. So let's clean off the. There's a rag. All right, let's clean that off, and then we're going to reconnect that, and let's see if you can blow through that hole. Hold on, before we do that, let me just pop the relief valve. Okay, go ahead. What?
Give me back really kind of. I wasn't expecting.
Got you, huh?
I'm good.
Oh, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. But you blew through it.
Yep.
So it's not clogged. Good. So we'll clean off the pigtail. With a little wire brush. Re-Teflon tape that. Reconnect the pigtail and the pressure control, and then reconnect the wiring. And we're going to start taking apart the combustion burners. Right. My combustion chamber is clean. The burners are clean. Pigtail's back into place. What's that set to?
PSI is 1.5.
Differential?
Sorry, differential is 1.5. Main is 5.
Okay, lower that 5 to 2. Lower the differential to 0.5. I'm going to pull these burners back in. And we're slowly getting this thing back together and clean. All right. Pilot is relit. We're holding down the plunger, which is pushing in or holding open the pilot valve solenoid inside the gas valve. This is the VR 8200. I let go of this, it should stay on, like that. Next, we put our combustion door cover back on, which contains the rollout switch right there. That's in there. We're gonna put this back to on position. And now, she's clean. Check the pigtail, burners, combustion chamber. Now we're gonna check for the sight glass. And we're gonna pull out the two rods, protect the sight glass. I'm gonna wager that this is kind of clogged up. So let's get the small little channel lock. There you go. We're going to I'm gonna take out the lower valve, loosen up the packing ring nut on the valve, and we're gonna see what comes out of this boiler. And I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be, oh yeah, we may have something. We're stirring the pot, as you can see.
Oh yeah, this looks like muddy.
Yeah,
Hot water.
that's good. Okay, she's clear there. Get the valve back in there. Excuse me. Thank you. And that's hot. That's hot. Okay, we'll tighten this back up. And we now know that the sight glass is registering the correct amount of water in the boiler. Good. That's open. Get to a habit. You work on these steam boilers, turn these every time you see them, a couple times, freeze them up. If it looks all like messed up, don't mess with it, replace it. And right there. Okay, let's find the boiler drain, which is probably gonna be over this side. Wow, okay. We have a bucket of water. Look at that. Okay. Let's make ourselves some room here. Okay. Let's dump this. I don't think our 5-gallon bucket's gonna fit under there. Peter's gonna dump that at a nearby drain, and I'm going to check the relief valve, make sure that's 15 psi, which is, see that, set 15 psi. Get into a habit. Every single service call, working on a piece of equipment, verify the safeties are intact and proper. This is a steam boiler. I've seen water heater temperature and pressure relief valves on steam boilers. I have it on video. You can't make this shit up. 15 psi relief valve, steam boiler, we're good. All right, we're good. See, steam, Burnham, SIN5, LNC, LE2, 140,000 BTUs, 2005. And in 2006, clean out dirty sight glass unit, a month-old flush out boiler, explained maintenance inspectogram, reprogram thermostat, key span. Say 2008 too. Ordered 50 VA 24 volt transformer, put fuse on 24 volt wires. Bunch of history there as well. This goes back to 2008. Wow, they had a lot of problems since install. Hold on. It's 11/2005. This is, you can't even read it, but there's stuff there, you just can't see it. So 2008, 50 VA 24 volt transformer, put fuse on wires. 2008, unclogged pigtail, flushed, I guess maybe low water cutoff, okay. All ops, okay. Looks like a month later, cleaned line, probe flush 3 times, okay. 2008 again, check. New damper, clean out, pigtail, flush down. Wow. And then from 9 to 17, nothing. 8 years. Wow. Oh, what the fuck are these? I don't know. Okay. Where is the transformer, by the way? It's going to be right there. This is the transformer for the boiler. It had an inline fuse at one point. Don't anymore. And look, we have copper here, and it goes nowhere. Wow, look at this. It's copper. Look, you see? Copper. What's up with this? Copper, more copper. Copper. Wow. Copper. Piece of 1/2 inch copper. 1/2 inch L. Brand new. Rest in here. Wow, looks like they started to do some work here, but then they stopped. All right, let's drain the boiler. Let me turn this on. Look at that. Even the pressure troll looks brand spanking new. So, it got power. Our vent damper is open. I don't see a light on this low water cutoff. On the bottom? Yeah. But she's on the bottom. See that? Look at that. Like, come on now. Use your noggin. How's a customer gonna see that? We have main ignition. A little bit yellow right now. Let this run for a little while. Peter is draining down. We're watching our water level slowly decrease. And once that probe senses no agua aquí, which it is right now, see, look at that. Oh, it was on for a second. The flame is out. Oh, it's still on, it's just barely illuminated. Low water cutoff is going to send a signal to the automatic feeder. You can stop. Is the water clean? Not really.
Dirty,
Yeah. All right. The boiler just kicked back on again, though. And the yellow light is on. And now it's back off again. It's on. All right, so we have a low water condition. Let's wait and see. Oh, it's back off again. Let's see what it does. Nope. Let's wait and see what happens. It's back on again. There's the water level. There's the yellow light. Orange, yellow. All right. Let's see what it does. And again, keep in mind, we had water in the boiler upon arrival. We were creating steam. We want to see if it's going to feed. We're going to see if it's going to feed the feeder. You may have another issue with the defective low water cutoff, but also the water's maybe boiling in there and maybe moving around a little bit, but bet you that probe hasn't been taken out in forever.
Could this be the constant turning on and off?
That is doing its job. Let's see how much it fills. Wow. Damn. I think they need a new water heater. It's percolating like a percolator pot at a soup kitchen. Wow, old American. Made in the USA. Thank God for that. All right, Peter's TikToking. By the way, yesterday's TikToks on our TikTok Pipe Doctor, 20,000 views on each. That's pretty tits. All right. After some period of time, about 3 minutes, it sensed that there was no water and automatic feeder kicked on. I'm gonna give it a little more water than that. Why is it not doing anything? Oh. How the hell? Hold on. Who closed this? How did it feed water? Huh. That's crazy. I kid you not.
So what was
that valve was off the whole time, and this feeder came on and it filled up the boiler.
With
Water.
so,
Now this was
So
this was hot. Now it's cold. It's probably back. Someone had the faucet on, maybe. I like to fill 3/4. The bypass valve here. Look, Webstone, a Nipco company. Well, then it wasn't. Okay. We uploaded a little thing, clip to TikTok. Let's see. Who is this guy right here? Ted, HVAC. Let's check out the channel, by the way. See? Pipe Doctor. Check me out on TikTok. We have 380 followers. Look at that. See? Pretty good stuff. Not bad. Appreciate the love. We're done with the water heater. I don't get it, man. I don't get how people live like this, by the way. Filth. But whatever. All right. We'll do a combustion analysis. We did the water heater. That's all up and running. We're good. Expansion tank is replaced. Relief valves replaced. Drip leg not dripping towards the floor. You know, minimum is 1 pipe diameter. Maximum 6 inches. We're good right there. There she is. Got a new sticker on there. Maybe we'll get the water heater replaced when it comes in. We're going to put a little Sharpie marker there and write today's date. Peter's going to shove the probe in the back of the boiler right up there. See, so it doesn't get diluted by the fresh air of the draft diverter. Shove it in there so it stays in there. Get up in there. Come on, you get it in there. I do it all the time. Got it? Good. Straight in. Good. Okay. No, you don't got it. You'll figure it out, though. You in there? You're holding it.
Yeah. It's a weird angle. I'm usually able to get it right in.
There you go.
You see that?
See what? Yeah, well, we lubricated all the fittings with the spray. All right. So we're at 345. Sorry, Peter's moving around the Testo 320. We're gonna see that probably in the low 400 range, but we want to pay close attention to the O2, which is 7.5. 1 part per million of carbon monoxide, which is almost perfect. Perfect combustion would be 0. A byproduct of incomplete combustion is carbon monoxide. We have a gross efficiency of 82% right now. Let's scroll down a little bit. Right. We have a CO2 of 7.51, and one of the things that that field piece combustion analyzer, the one for $2,000 that's being peddled by other YouTubers out there.
Yeah.
It does not test for CO2. And when you have these high efficiency boilers, you need that CO2 number. You need that number. Those high efficiency boilers is, when you have that field piece combustion analyzer, completely worthless. Mm-hmm. Prove me wrong. You know I'm right. Man, listen, we're human. We make mistakes, but you know I'm right. You need to test CO2 with a combustion analyzer on high efficiency equipment, because that's how you dial in high fire and low fire. Facts. From my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, the field piece combustion analyzer, the one that's being peddled around now for $2,000, no bueno. Don't do that. Get yourself a Testo. Get yourself a back rack. Get yourself a Volar.
Remember that.
Right? The Volar. You want a combustion analyzer. Listen, there's a learning curve with this thing. I think it's beautiful. It's a really sophisticated combustion analyzer, and it's in that it's much less than, you know what? A field piece. Right? For less than a field piece combustion analyzer, you can get a Volar. And this thing is really, really nice. I don't carry it because it comes in this big giant, maybe I should carry it. You know what? I'll give you a homework assignment. I want you to take that home today, and I want you to figure it out. Because you're with me. You're going to do the combustion analysis, and you get the Volar. Volar, really nice machine. I got it for $1,500. No, I got it for... You have it free?
Yeah, didn't you talk to him?
Oh, yeah, the distributor, the sales rep for Volar. I got it at a really good price. But it's like $1,800 with a printer in a nice, reliable case. It's really, really nice. And it's much better than that field piece garbage. Just saying it like it is. That's how I do it. I keep it real, uncut, not uncensored, raw, and unedited. Smash that thumbs up button. What the hell's wrong with you people? I don't want to be the Grinch who stole Christmas from you. Take a look at these final numbers. Did you clipboard it? Excellent. Okay. Now test draft. We'll escape. Wait 11 seconds. Shove it in the hole.
Yep.
And we'll shove it up in deep inside our back door. Latina shakers.
Get that draft.
Get that draft. That's right. Get that draft. Back draft. And we're good. And we'll try to get back to the same stack temperature as we were testing with the combustion analysis. We want negative pressure, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want. And we're going to have that. We're 400 degrees almost, right about now. There you go. I'm going to hit that clipboard button in a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4.
There we go.
Boom. Good. And now Peter is going to use the Testo printer. It uses IR technology. I'm going to print. Because we print combustion results. When we do a combustion analysis, which is every time we work on a gas appliance. So, ladies and gentlemen, you saw what this looked like when we got here. You saw what this thing looked like when we got here. 1,000 miles later, an hour later, we've proved that most important thing of the job is safe heating. Think about the reliability, right? We've now checked everything and everything works. We got to change the thermostat though. Perfect. But if you're plumbing and HVAC professional did not do what I did and called it a tune-up, you need to fire them. Fire them. And if you live, shut the front door. If you live in our service territory, we're expanding into Brooklyn, parts of Brooklyn, for service and repair and maintenance. We're going into the Bronx. We're going to cover more of Queens, Nassau County, the Rockaways, parts of Suffolk County. Listen, you're going to pay. I'm not going to lie. They're going to pay. Because quality ain't cheap and cheap ain't quality. Just keeping it real.
It's very true.
It's very true. It's facts. You're going to pay. But don't pay twice. Don't pay 5 times. Don't pay 10 times. Don't even pay twice. Pay once. Call Pipe Doctor 516-348-6300. We're based in Valley Stream in Nassau County on Long Island. Coming to a town near you. All right, just changing the thermostat using the Emerson Series 80. It's really nice. Does 1 stage heat, 1 stage cool. It's got a little light button right there. Nice display. And Peter, the boiler's off?
Yes.
Good. Let's turn the heat to on. Let's raise this temperature to 70. And we're gonna hit hold. It's gonna hold it. Where's the hold? There's the hold. It's gonna hold it there indefinitely. Now we're gonna make sure that the boiler is on. We're gonna take the instructions that came with the manual, shove it right there. See? Peter?
Yep.
Did you learn anything new there?
I knew most of what we were doing, but it was definitely refreshing.
Yeah. By the way, I went to a wedding last night. I got shit-faced. There was like 650 people there. A bunch of freaking crazy Orthodox Jews dancing around like we're gonna, do stuff. But
That's pretty sweet.
Casa Azul Gold, tequila, extra añejo. I think it's beyond extra añejo.
Extra.
Extra.
It's good.
Woo, let me tell you something. I had an unknown amount of, not shots, but when you ask for a drink, they give you a glass. And I asked for ice, like my tequila cold. Right, I had, not shots. I had glasses, an unknown amount of glasses full of tequila last night.
Like double digits?
Yeah, got home around 11, double digits? Yeah, probably 10, yeah.
Awesome.
Get home around midnight. Yeah, the wife drove home. I offered to drive home, but she was like, you probably shouldn't. And I'm like, no, I got this, as I stumble into the car, right? So the wife drove home, get home. I managed to walk the dogs, just like right outside. I couldn't walk, right? But here's Mikey Pipes' solution for not having a hangover the next day. I took 2 Advils, right? The liquid gel caps, right? The big ones, right? And I had 3 glasses of Aquapana ice water. And then I passed the fuck out on my bed, my sleep number bed. Nice.
As long as you drink water, you're good.
You gotta drink water. Hydration is key. Right? If you're out partying, right? Don't just throw them back like there's no tomorrow. You gotta stay hydrated with water. Right? If you're gonna drink a nice glass of whatever, ask for a glass of water.
Yeah, for every drink you have.
For every drink you have. That's Mikey Pipes' way of giving thanks to all of you. There's a tip for the day. If you're gonna get shit-faced this Christmas weekend, drink water with that shit-facedness, okay? You'll thank me later. All right, guys, smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come on, guys. You gotta subscribe. 100,000 subscribers is 28,000 subscribers away. We're there. We're getting there. 28,000 subscribers. No, it was 27,777 when we were at the shop. It was 7,777 to 80,000 subscribers. We needed to post another 20. That's 27,777. That's what we need right now, guys. Share some Christmas love and start smashing that subscribe button. But only do it once per account. All right? If you have 10 accounts, you should be subscribing to me 10 times. Okay? Do it now. Do it now. I appreciate it. Thank you. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.